Hey there, Justin with Pool Elementary, and today I'm going to show you how to drain your pool down using your sand filter and draining it out to waste. As you can see, we have a pool here that we're going to winterize today, so we have to pull the water down below the return jets, so that way we can make sure we have all the water out for winter. And the quickest way to do that is using the pool pump itself and basically turning off the skimmer and draining it from the main drain out the waste line or backwash line. So on our actual pool pump itself, we should have two lines coming up from the pool. We should have a main drain line and a skimmer line. Sometimes they're connected, sometimes they're not, but you're gonna definitely have a valve to be able to turn them on and off. In this situation, we know this side's the skimmer because it's marked SK, and this one's marked DR for drain. So with our valve, we can actually just turn the skimmer off, and now our pump's gonna suck totally from the drain, and when that water gets down below the skimmer opening, we're not gonna suck air into the pump and cavitate it. If you don't have shutoff valves on your skimmer or drain going into your pump room, or if you just don't want to mess with the valves because you don't know which ones do which, you can always take one of your winter plugs and just plug the inlet in the bottom of the skimmer, and that'll shut off the skimmer also, so when the water level gets down below it, you're not sucking air. If the inlet's on the bottom of the skimmer, down in the bottom where the hole is, if it's 2-inch, I like to use a number 12 marine plug, and if it's 1.5 inch, I'll use one of these 1022 winterizing plugs or a number 10 marine plug. In this case, I'm going to use the 1022, and I'll just go down in here and thread that into the bottom inlet suction hole in the skimmer. And now our pump will only be able to suck off of the main drains of the pool, letting us go down below the skimmer opening and take the water level down below our return jets for winterizing. Before turning our pump back on and putting our multi-port valve to waste, we want to make sure that our backwash line's out and free of any kinks or obstructions, so that way we don't have any back pressure on our pump. This one looks good. With our skimmer plugged and our valves off, we know we're just sucking from the main drain now. So we'll come over to our sand filter and our multi-port valve. And this is where you're gonna wanna put it to waste position. And what this is gonna do is bypass the filter completely and send all of our water we're draining out of the pool out the backwash line or waste line. So with that on waste, skimmer's off, we can turn our pump back on. And as you can see through the sight glass right here, it's twirling with water, so we know our water's heading out our backwash line. Come out and check our backwash line. Looks like we do have a little bit of a blowout here. So we'll keep an eye on that, make sure it's not gonna flood anything, and maybe even repair this hose. And this here is a pool that we installed last year. Very happy how this one turned out. Looks good. If you're not winterizing your pool and you're just doing a drain on the pool to get some fresh water in it because your TDS is high or something, once your pool's filled back up after draining it, you're just going to reverse the process. You're just going to take your valves and open them back up. If you put a plug in the skimmer, make sure you take that plug out. And then on the actual multi-port valve itself, we're just going to take that, turn it back over to filter, and you should be good to turn your pump back on and circulate your pool.